Welcome to the Parts Watch Invoicing tutorial. In this lesson, we're going to talk about customers. The cursor is in the Customer Lookup field when the invoice screen opens and after an invoice is completed. If a default account is set up for the store, that customer will display, and hitting the Enter key will start the sale for a walk-in cash customer. The Customer Lookup button can be clicked to search for a customer, or the customer name, phone number, or account code can be entered in the Customer Lookup field. If the Use Account Codes flag on the AR Control Setup screen is checked, then the system will use account codes as account numbers on the point of sale screen and on the printed invoice. If a value is entered and a single match is found, the invoice screen populates with that customer. When more than one results or no results are found for the value entered, the Find Customer window displays to further search or to add a new retail customer. There are two types of customers, main and retail. Main accounts, usually referred to as commercial accounts, are set up in the main account entry screen and have their own pricing, taxability, payment terms, etc. Retail accounts are cash customers set up in the Retail Mail Order Info screen and use the pricing and taxability of a main account that has the account type of retail. The Find Customer window is divided into two sections, one for main accounts and one for retail customers. The retail store flag on the invoice options screen determines whether the commercial or the retail customers show first. A search can be performed from the fields in the upper part of the window and the search button or the Enter key pressed to display the results. If a single value is found, it will display. Double-click or highlight and click the OK button to display the account on the invoicing screen. If multiple values are found, the correct one can be selected. If no results are found, no results found will display. Press Escape from the Find Customer window to start a new search. Press Escape twice or click the Cancel button to return to the invoicing screen without selecting a customer. If a customer displays in the grid and the Edit Customer button is clicked, the main account entry screen will open with that customer in focus for the commercial accounts, or the Retail Mail Order Info screen for retail customers. Axiom is a third-party service that provides customer information when a phone number is entered and not found in the customer file. If Axiom is enabled, when a phone number is entered that's not found for a commercial or a retail customer, the system will go to the Axiom third-party website and find the customer name and address, and that information will display with Not in File as the account number. Double-click the customer found by Axiom to open the Add New Retail Customer window with the customer information displayed for edit or acceptance. The account field allows selection of the main account that the retail customer will get its pricing and taxability from. If an account is set up in the default retail account field on the AR Control Setup screen, then that account will default as the main account used. Whether or not Axiom is enabled, clicking the Customer Not Found button on the Find Customer window opens the Add New Retail Customer window to enter a new retail customer. At a minimum, the last business name must be entered for a new retail customer. The phone number is not mandatory. Selecting a customer from the Find Customer window or entering a new customer in the Add New Retail Customer window displays that customer on the invoicing screen. The customer name and address display in the Bill To and Ship To sections, or if a default Ship To exists, that will display instead. Invoicing may be prohibited or require manager authorization if the displayed customer's account is over the credit limit or past due. If a customer note is set up for the customer, it will display in the red Customer Invoicing Notes field. If a blanket PO exists, it will display in the PO field, or a customer PO can be entered. If separate age stores are used, the Check Age Store at POS flag on the invoice options screen determines whether or not a customer should buy from the current store if their account is assigned to a different store. However, the sale is not prohibited. If the View Customer button is clicked on the point of sale screen, the main account entry screen will open for main accounts, and the Retail Mail Order Info screen will open for retail customers. Closing either screen returns to the invoicing screen. With a customer in focus, the sale or return can be completed. The next video in the invoicing series will define how to set up and use Ship-to addresses. So be sure to join us.